night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, they get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
Now woo-woo, some. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking now woo-woo, some. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? Rich Trapper typing in 10 in Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 in Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get.
My girl yesterday.
I'm not finna hold y'all too long. All I need y'all to know is you want to be a part of the Trap News Network family. Hit me up on Instagram, but y'all know it's Sunday. We finna just go ahead and jump straight into this content. Let's see what Adam and Officer WACK100 got going on. Let's jump into this content. Without no further ado or don'ts. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'd have known that. I told him, bro.
Uh-oh. All right, cool.
Wait. All right, we filming? Okay, so
Yeah, you paid to take
topic number 1. Christopher Love Boys got knocked out. Sorry, Christopher, but it's such a good nickname. Christopher Lovejoy.
What happened?
Video has emerged. It's on the No Jumper Instagram. He got knocked out.
That's AI, bro.
No.
That's AI. That's not real.
Nah, he got
he got socked out and he admitted to it.
slugged on.
No, that's AI, bro.
Nah, I think you and I both know that's not true. So let's talk about it. Your closest confidant went through your ultimate nightmare of getting knocked out in public, even though he did sign up and get into
Adam is referencing Wack getting knocked out by J-Rock. Hilarious.
a ring in order to
He got where at? Where was it? Vegas? I didn't see no fight in Vegas.
Overseas, wasn't it Germany or England?
That's AI, bro. You know if it's overseas, that was AI. That 600 didn't.
So you're gonna force me to go look this up?
I'm just telling you, bro.
It's right here. It's okay.
I'd have known that. I told him to come in today.
600, aka Christopher Lovejoy, gets knocked out in the first 15 seconds of his boxing match. Doesn't actually specify where it is, but definitely the footage is out there.
So did he drop his head and fall over?
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Yeah, so what happens is he's been having this stomach flu.
Uh-huh.
And he's been having this his skin starts to itch like so. If you don't give him the right amount of Benadryl.
Are you really? Okay. This is what we're doing? This is what we're doing? All right.
And he goes through this reaction. So if he kind of like did this and like fell, that's probably what happened. Probably his medical. And I told him not to go. You know, whenever he eats shellfish, this type of thing happens.
So before we started filming, you were telling me that he basically, that his boxing record is bullshit, and that you could get me to have the same boxing record as him if I just went to Mexico for a few weeks. And
well, I will say this: the majority of his fights, as he talked about,
I looked it up, 23-2, which is normally a very good record.
So now Wack is talking crazy about 600. Well, friends like Wack, who really needs any type of enemies? Like, who really needs any type of enemies?
Majority of his fights happened in Mexico.
Right.
Right? So, shit, it ain't like they was like not taking away from Mexicans, because we got some hard fight Mexicans.
Well, he's really giving Mexicans jobs out there.
So, what are you talking about?
He's beating them up. But they're getting paid, presumably, right?
Yeah, they getting paid.
Or maybe they're beating him up. We don't know.
I seen him the reason why I know about his condition, because the same thing happened in London.
Uh-huh.
It was Floyd Mayweather thing.
He was just saying that it was AI. Now he's saying the same thing happened in London. Alrighty.
He was on the card.
And people in the back are laughing.
We don't know.
I seen him the reason why I know about his condition, because the same thing happened in London.
Uh-huh.
It was Floyd Mayweather thing, and he was on the card.
He was on the card.
And he was like, man, you got some Benadryl? I said, what you mean? He was trying to get to me. I'm like, bro, why would I have Benadryl on me? He was like, man, I ate some shrimp.
He thinks you're the pharmacist.
And yeah, look like I don't know what you got going on.
Right, we got some King pills right here. Which, by the way, that person, King Pill, has announced that he would like to box Christopher Lovejoy now that he's been blocked out of the 4 Extras fight.
That might be doable.
Pretty good, right? I mean,
that's doable.
Lovejoy needs a fixer-up.
That would just be the idiocy of the fucking millennium, bro.
For now.
No, that's
he needs
doable.
something to get him on his feet
that
again,
might be doable.
literally.
His homeboy called me yesterday, Time Bomb from
Okay.
456. And they was a little bothered about some of the things that's been going on, and they just wanted to make sure that they could have a little time to clean some things up. And
What he has going on is unclean-upable. Unclean-upable. What King Pill has going on is detrimental to himself and to our culture as a whole. And if he don't run around no apology for his whatever wooty bams and all that kind of stuff to clean up his own actions, it's going to be hard for anyone to be, wooty bamming with the wooty bam. You feel me?
make sense out of some things. A real respectable dude.
Like what kind of stuff?
I guess all the little stuff he been doing. I don't know, bro.
Lovejoy? Or King Pill?
Yeah, the other dude. Yeah, I don't know him. But no, you know what? But I think 600 might whoop him.
I mean, he's definitely got the experience.
Yeah, long as I give him his Benadryl and he don't eat shellfish prior
As
to...
long as I give him his Benadryl and he doesn't eat shellfish. Alrighty. Am I tripping or does he sound like he's babysitting a special needs child? Am I the only one that sounds like he's trying to hang out with the special needs kid?
To the fight, 600 gonna be ready.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think King Pill and him, that would be... I think, okay, a lot of different people in this No Jumper cinematic universe, I think, have inflated senses of confidence when you're dealing with people. Like, granted, there's natural talent in boxing and you get experience from going to prison and fighting in there, everything like that. But I'm kind of sick of seeing people who don't train, who don't practice, who don't have any kind of boxing experience and don't...
Any type of combat sports, anything, going around acting like you just got these super squabbles, when in fact, if you jumped in the ring, even with my skinny 100... 600 is 6'5", 300 plus pounds. I'm 6'3", 167 pounds, and I'm confident to whoop his A double-double. Whoop it.
Live as if they are trying to get more experience, acting as if they're just going to walk into a ring and dominate, because everybody else in combat sports, from boxing to UFC to whatever, but leading up to a fight, they work hard to get their cardio in
That's a
shape, to work on their striking, everything like that. And I got to sit here and listen to King Pill and 4 Extra tell me that there's no reason for them to train ever, and they're just going to be able to walk through everybody.
Well, they gonna try to get somebody out the way. You get in the ring with a boxer, you're boxing. So the odds of you just continually locking up with this dude is slim to none. Especially if his footwork is right. He gonna run your ass around that ring until he see you getting fatigued, and then he gonna go in for the kill. But you know what? My man Steve Marcano has a fight coming up that 600 is scheduled to be on in Florida. I'm gonna call him and see, because this is like for Dominicans.
Okay.
And I think 600 is like 28% Dominican.
Really?
So he's fighting as a Dominican.
What? You could...
you can just make up stuff like this. And again, you guys just listen to Wack just live, and some of you guys will believe it and take it as truth and all that, and that just makes you an idiot. If you believe anything that WACK100 says as truth after you're listening to this situation with your own 2 ears, you're just an idiot.
Just switch your race up for boxing purposes?
I mean, if you part Dominican, you part Dominican. I mean, shit, he Cuban. I think he all Cuban. Your mom and daddy is. So if you part Dominican, you part Dominican.
Well, you don't really need to like fight as a race in a boxing match,
No, but
right?
I think this is like something going on. I gotta call my man Steve Marcano. He'll let me know. I might could slide him in there. But you know, this is the thing. It's business, Adam. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these dudes, they come with a lot of riffraff. Mm-hmm. You know, because they be thinking something gonna happen or somebody's trying to do something to them. When this business is
But you're the one that comes with all that. Got it?
business, if somebody wanted to do
Every time you go outside, something happens to you.
something to you, they ain't gonna conduct no business. They just gonna make you their business. So you can't show up, a bunch of people, come with your little crew, you know, 7, 8 people, your trainer, whatever. Come do your little thing and go on about your way, because really ain't nobody paying you no mind, for real, for real.
But you don't think the problem with one of these boxing matches, if we were to set up a no jumper oriented boxing match that had all kinds of different personalities from our world boxing, you don't think that there would inevitably be some problems with the entourages?
Not
the
if I had
fans?
something to do with it, because the way I'm
All they gonna do is beat you up too, because niggas can't wait to whoop your feet. So anything dealing with you probably is the problem of you being involved. Yeah.
set it up. First of all, I don't really care about the seating capacity of it, because
ain't
the
nobody
range
gonna
of no jumper is a worldly range, right? So now we go.
That's a slick way of saying nobody's gonna actually pay to come pull up into this. So we're not gonna do any type of seats or any type of things like that, because we have to actually sell tickets for people to physically come to this. It's gonna be an empty space. Got it.
To the pay-per-view aspect of it. Secondly, you know, I wouldn't do no more than 1,500, 2,000 seats.
But there will be people there.
Yeah,
And
but
some percentage of them are going to want to kill each other.
But no, it all depends on what people you put there.
Right. Well, just for example, 4 Extra and King Pill, let's say that had worked out. Well, you've got a lot of unruly gang members who are going to be there and are probably going to want to get into some shit.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna go get with Brother Tony Muhammad and Brother Pitbull from the NOI, FOI, and contract them. For some reason,
I can't speak for those two groups, but I doubt that they really want to be involved with you.
when they're working the doors and working the floor in the parking lots, people seem to respect it. All sides, you know, for some reason. So I would definitely bring the NOI, FOI into it. And then you got to have your standard basic security, because at that point in time, we got insurance hazards. We got things we got to worry about. And a lot of people don't understand is that, and I tell people, when people say, Wack, are you a street ninja? I come from the streets.
So everybody's just saying ninja now, just the old school N-word's just gone?
I said that for YouTube.
Okay.
Right.
Let's check.
But when it comes to the business aspect of it, no, definitely not. Nothing about me when it comes to business is that. So I'm going to put certain things in place and in play to make sure that the business is right. I can't have a dude come in there and we 80 or 100,000 into the ring and the production, and because you want to mad dog somebody and do something crazy, right? Destroy the night, because once it's done, then we can't get our money back from them. You know what I mean? So I'll let people know. I have an obligation to tell the streets, hey, you may want to watch it at home, pay-per-view, because these doors are being monitored. You being searched, you being screened, you got the NOI, FOI, and when you're doing things like that these days, the local police department is going to make you
That's what I was thinking.
bring them into play.
NOI, good. LAPD, also good. They should be there.
No, definitely. You have to do that. But what I'm going to do is let the people know, hey,
Right.
this is what's here. Now, you decide to bring your dumb ass up here on some bullshit and get caught up. I'm telling you, for a certain price, you can watch it at home. Smoke weed, get high.
Have a watch party.
You could do whatever you want to do. You could do some Diddy shit.
But
Walk
I'm
around
sure,
throwing baby oil.
I don't know about
know
that.
what y'all got going on.
I feel like
you know about that.
No.
I feel like Wack's the one who knows the most about that.
know your name
Never
was in
seen
the
Baby Oil.
transcripts.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking of someone
No,
else.
your shit came
You're
up.
thinking of Trump.
You and Leonardo DiCaprio.
You were on the island with
Yeah,
Trump.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm thinking though, you were on the island with Trump for sure. You probably had the observation that I've had that there's a big difference when you do any kind of organized event. There's a big difference.
All right, man. We're about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free avenue and your tweets free. We go.